Okay.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you tonight, and I'm going to keep things light, easy breezy, and just really quick. First of all, just thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being open enough to joining us. And for those of you who I haven't met yet, my name is Caroline Davis. I am an independent consultant and area manager with Arbonne, and I have been with Arbonne for almost 4 years now, and just have been so grateful to be on this journey. A little bit about my personal story. I work in the health and fitness space. I've worked in this industry for over 3 years now, and this is really my jam. So I'm just so excited to be here with you all, share a little bit of what I think has been just such a game changer for my life, so many of my clients' lives, and we're just gonna get to it. So for those of you who haven't been connected with Arbonne yet, this is a great place to start. And I'm just gonna share very briefly. So Arbonne just had our 40th anniversary. So what that means to me especially is a solid foundation. We are not, we didn't just pop up yesterday, and that means we have a solid heritage. We are a vegan certified company, botanically based, with pure, safe, and beneficial products. And when I was introduced to this company and these products, I just felt such a sigh of relief, because I was looking to clean up the products that I was using, mostly nutrition. But I quickly learned that what we put on in our body is what we put on our body is just as important as what we're putting in it. And so this was a simple fix for me to quit the runaround of walking through the aisles of Target, GNC, Sephora, and reading ingredients that I just didn't even know what they were. And so for those of you who don't know me, I'm all about simplicity. And so if I can keep it simple and trust one brand, that's why I honestly said yes in the first place to this. So what I want to ask you on this call tonight is just maybe write this down or keep this to yourself, but what is your number one health goal? If a fairy could come and wave a magic wand, what would that be for you? And I want you to just think about that as I kind of share through tonight's call. And then I want to ask, how can you take steps on a day-to-day basis to get closer to achieving that goal? So we're gonna leave those two questions there for right now. So if whoever invited you tonight has probably introduced you or shared maybe a little bit about our 30 Days to Healthy Living program. And this program is just a reset to help you establish healthy habits. And that's what I want to talk about tonight, is creating these healthy, long-term, sustainable habits. When we talk about creating these habits compound on each other, and that's how a healthy lifestyle is created. It's one habit at a time that you make conscious efforts to give your energy to every day. And once you have a solid foundation of that one habit, then you can start and add a new habit. And that is what compounds. And honestly, with this program, this is what we help you do, with the focus on nutrition. But it helps your body and you to learn which foods serve your body the best. We're all different, and we know that there is no one size fits all approach to health or nutrition. But that's why this program is so transformational for so many people, because it allows you to make the choice to explore and to see how your body is reacting. And one of the things that I think is most important when we're talking about creating healthy habits and looking at these long-term goals is to be aware while this is happening. One of the things that happens so often is that people throw in the towel too soon, or they say, this just isn't working for me after only a couple of days. And we know that it takes our body, several days to several weeks to give signals of what's working and what's not working. And that's why the 30 days gives our body enough time to send us those messages. And so our goal is just to really help our bodies function optimally. Everyone wants to feel good. And one of the things that we hear a lot when people are completing this program, and something when I did it for the first time in 2017, was I didn't know I could feel this good. I didn't know that I was actually feeling kind of crummy on a day-to-day basis, because it was the norm for me. And so Arbonne's nutrition products help support your body's nutrient needs, because at the end of the day, we are looking to fuel our bodies and not feed our bodies. And once you make that switch from using food as fuel, it really just helps understand what kind of choices do I want to be making for my body. So just the last thing to kind of wrap up, anyone that invited you to this call tonight can give you a little bit more detail or just answer any questions that you may have about the program. But ultimately, this program is designed to help support a healthy gut. We know that that is so, so important. It teaches us to eat and drink intuitively and just give your body what it needs to function on an optimal level. So when we first got on, I asked you, what is your number one health goal? And that could be so different for all of us that are on this call. But I can answer, I bet you 99% of every single person's question of what's your number one health goal and how you can get there is with healthy, sustainable habits. Whether the first thing that came to your mind was a fitness goal, a weight management goal, an energy level goal, maybe some kind of long-term goal, the healthy, sustainable habits, what you do on a day-to-day basis is what's going to get you one step closer. And the thing that I love about this program, and so many of us can attest to this, is we say that it's a 30-day program, and I've shared before, it's about the 30 days, but it's about what you can do with the information that you gather for years after, and why it is so transformational if you put in the commitment, if you put in the consistency, if you give your energy to this, listen to what your body is telling you, and apply that information going forward. That's when the transformation happens. This is not a little fad diet just that anyone can start. We're talking about effort and energy and commitment that it takes. Yes, you have to commit to this, but the results that you can find with this, you can apply to your life literally for the rest of your life. And so many of us have just learned that what we were eating and what we were drinking and just how we were acting on a day-to-day basis wasn't working for us anymore. So I just want to ask you, what isn't working for you anymore? What habits are you ready to let go of? Or what do you feel like you need to learn about your body so that you can feel good? And like I said, what do you want your lifestyle to look like? What habits are you ready to let go of? What habits are you ready to create? And this is something, and the reason why I merged so well and why I said yes to Arbonne was because we have people, and we are encouraging you to live a life like this, where you are committed, where you put your health first because you deserve it. You are worth the commitment. You are worth the time. You are worth the investment. Because I want to read a quote before we kind of wrap up in a few minutes. But, we always say, if you keep doing what you're doing, where will you be in 5 years with your health, with your relationships, with your finances? And I believe that all aspects are connected. And so if you're just feeling a little hesitant, and I want to talk a little bit about maybe some hesitations you might be feeling, or just something that you're saying, is this for me? Is this really something that I feel like I can do? And I just want to encourage you, yes, talk with who invited you. I don't know everyone's specific needs, and you can talk with whoever invited you tonight. But what I want to encourage you is, if you are looking to create healthy habits, if you are looking to invest in yourself and have the support that you're looking for, to have someone encourage you, to give you some resources, to provide you with the knowledge that you've kind of been craving, then this might be a perfect fit for you. So I'm going to read this quote. And this is by Colin Campbell. I can't take credit for this, but it says, good nutrition creates health in all areas of our existence. All parts are connected. And I heard that quote so long ago, and I just couldn't agree more, because I fully believe, and I bet so many of us, you can probably nod your head if you agree, that when we make ourselves a priority, when we make our health a priority, we can show up in our highest level, at our highest capacity, at our fullest potential. And what better gift is there than that? To show up more for our spouses, our family, our businesses, our, insert yours here. So, if you're feeling a little hesitant, it's okay. No one comes into this, like, oh yeah, it's going to be easy breezy, no worries. Yes, it's going to be challenging. Yes, it's going to be, there's going to be times where you want to give up, but what good things that we do just come easy. What's good in life is just handed to us right there. So I just want to encourage you. I'm going to keep things really quick and we can wrap up right here, but I just want to ask you those couple questions again. What is your number one health goal? How can you take steps on a day-to-day basis to get yourself closer to that goal? And what habits are you ready to stop, start, or create or change in order to get yourself there? And if after hearing this you still have questions, please do not hesitate to ask to whoever invited you. We are just here to support you in any way, to answer any questions. And we just want you to experience what we've all had the opportunity to experience. And it is our pleasure and our greatest desire to spread this with anyone that we come in contact with. And I think that everyone would agree this program can be life-changing for you if you put in the commitment and the time and the effort. And I'm just so happy to share with you all. I'm here to jam with anybody. If you all would like to reach out to me or anyone else, we are just totally here for you. And I just can't wait to see what happens 30 days from right now.
Thank you so much, Caroline. And thank you all for joining us. Good night, everyone.